Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Hi, my name is Yan and I make random vlogs and also crochet content. So if you guys like such contents, please do subscribe to my channel and stay tuned. Today I'm making a tutorial video for this cute vintage core inspired cardigan which I made recently for my client, and this is also for one of my clients but in a different size. I took an inspiration from Pinterest. I'll show you the image of the real design and my version. Everything is almost same, the stitches are same, but I had just tweaked a little bit on the collar, as the original one has more like a shawl collar and my version has more like a Peter Pan collar. Not exactly, but more like a Peter Pan collar. So yeah, that is a difference, and otherwise it's all same. The stitches are same and also the yarn is different, so that's why the texture might be a little different, because my version is a little flowy and the original version is more stiffer and more structured. I really love the design, so I showed it to my client and she also approved of it, and that's how I started making this cardigan. And also guys, this is my very first ever tutorial video, so if I make any mistakes, just let it go this time, and do let me know what I need to improve about myself and how do I make it more understandable and convenient for you guys. So don't hesitate, please do comment and to let me know. This version I have made is a size M to L, and the first version that I made was XS to S size. So in this video I'm going to be also showing you a little bit about how I exactly make my sizes according to the client size. So just stay tuned and watch it till the end. Please do share this video with the crocheter friends who would like to try out making this cardigan. So let's just get started. So these are the basic tools you need. I'm using 4.5 mm hook, and you need stitch markers, darning needles and scissors obviously, and measurement tape, and also this acrylic yarn. I'm using acrylic yarn. Usually it stretches out more than cotton yarn, so I'm gonna show you how I make my chain and with the right measurements. Make a slip knot and keep making chain, but 1 inch less than your required measurement. So I'm done with my chains, and now I'm going to show you how I make it according to my client size. Since I'm using acrylic yarn, I know that acrylic yarn is stretchable yarn. I do not make it exactly till the inches I require. For example, my client's size is 36, so half panel will be 18 inches. But now, as you can see, when I do not stretch the yarns, it comes till like almost 16, but when I do stretch, it comes till 18. That's why I do not make chains till the required inches, because then later after the first row itself, it stretches quite a lot, like 1 inch or half inches, and especially if you are using a hook, like a little bigger hook. This is not a bigger hook, but this is a medium hook for 0.5 mm. That's how I do it, and so far it has been working out for me. And if you are wondering how many chains I have made, it's 66 chains for this size, which is M to L size. Like M to L size can wear this sweater. It will be a comfort fit for them. So now I'm gonna make my first row, and I'm gonna show you guys how I do it. So I'm gonna skip 2 rows and make a double crochet in the 3rd chain. So this counts as like 1 double crochet, 2 double crochet. This counts as 2 double crochet. I'm gonna make 3 more double crochet in next 3 chains. So that's a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
that's a total of 5 double crochet, and then I will chain 1 and skip 1 chain, and on the next chain I'm gonna make that heart stitches, for which I have to take yarn over and then pull it through, then do one more time in the same loop. Yes, and that's it, and then just pull through all together and then make a chain 1 and make another one in the same loop. Yes, and then pull it through and chain 1, and then skip the next chain and start making 5 double crochets in next 5 chains. So this is how it turns out. I know this looks a little messy right now, but after the second row it will be fine. So just keep repeating this. So after the 5 double crochet, I'm going to chain 1 again and then skip chain 1, and onto the next chain I'm going to make another heart stitch, which is like pull it through. Yes, make it twice and then chain and make the same heart stitch and same loop. Chain 1 and skip 1 chain and make another 5 double crochet in the next 5 stitches. Yes, that's how it looks right now. That's how it looks. So again, chain 1, skip this next chain, and onto the next chain again make a heart stitch. Skip the next chain, again make 5 more double crochets in next 5 stitches. This is again chain 1, skip the next chain, and then onto the next again make a heart stitch. Chain, make 1 more stitches. That's how it should look. And then chain 1 and skip chain 1 again. Keep repeating till the end of the row. So at the end there's only 2 stitches remaining, so that's totally fine. So you can just skip this 1 chain and then make a double crochet on the last chain, and that's it. That's the row 1 that's completed. And see, it's already like it has already increased. Earlier it was just almost 16, but now it's 16 and a half without stretching, and when you stretch it, it's gonna come till 18 and a little bit more than 18 inches. So that's totally fine. And so now I'm just going to show you the second row. After the last chain, you just have to chain 3 and then turn over your yarn and make a heart. So make a heart stitch in this in between loop. How it should look, and then chain 1 and then skip this chain 1 and start making double crochet on the stitches. This is how it looks. And again, now once you reach here, chain 1 and just make a heart stitch in between this heart like this. Just give the stitches and then straight up make double crochet on all the double crochet stitches. So that's how exactly it will look. Chain 1, make the heart stitch in between the loop. It'll be same. This is how it should look. I know the heart stitch is not really visible right now, but once you keep making it, it's gonna turn out pretty. So you just have to keep repeating these stitches till you make enough rows for the length that you want. On back panel, so nothing's gonna change. This is the stitch pattern and that's how you have to make it, and keep making rows until you get the perfect length for your size or for your clients, for whoever you are making.
So I'm finally done with my back panel and this is how it looks. I have made total inches like 18. If you want longer, you can make it longer, and if you want it shorter, you can make it shorter. It's totally up to you how long you want, but this was my client's requirement, so I made it this long. And so now we're gonna work on the front panels, which we're gonna divide in 2 panels again. We're gonna leave 1.5 inch in total, so that when it's done, it covers the whole part. I'm going to start with the front panels now. I'm going to take 8.5 inch for each side and leave the remaining 1 inch or 1.5 inch for the edging details. This is how it looks, and I have took 35 chains in total. I don't have to measure again for the next another panel, so I'm gonna make the another panel as 35 chains as well. So that's how I'm gonna do it, and the stitches are same already, but I'm still gonna show you guys how I do it, so that like if there's any confusion, that will be more clear for you to understand. So I'm gonna show you guys again. So obviously you have to leave these 2 stitches and make a double crochet on the 3rd chain, because these 2 stitches count as 1 double crochet. So on the 3rd chain you need to make double crochet, and since this is 2 double crochet, I'm gonna make another 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 double crochets, and then chain 1 and skip this chain, and then make a heart stitch in this
next chain. So this is how I do it. Chain one and make another, the same kind of stitches in the same loop again. That's it. I know this looks a little messed up, but once you keep making rows, it's gonna be clear, just like this one, just like this one. So yeah, just trust the process and do not doubt yourself. And so since I've already made chain one, I'm gonna again skip the next chain and then make another 5 double crochets in the next chains. So I've made another 5 double crochets, and then again the process is going to be the same as this one, like chain one and skip the next chain and then make a heart stitch on the next chain again. Make another same stitches in the same loop so that it turns out to be a heart, and then chain one and then just skip the next chain and again make 5 double crochets. So that's how you're gonna keep working on. Once you're done with the first row, chain 3, turn your work and make a double crochet and then chain one, and this you don't have to make anything here, and in the between you have to make a heart stitch. Chain one, and then obviously you have to skip this and then continue with the double crochet on each double crochet. So you just have to keep continuing this. Make as much as rows that you have made on the back panel, and that will be the perfect size. So yeah, that's, you just continue with this, and I'm gonna see you when I am done with both of the panels. I'm done with the another panel of the front panel. So this is one, it's already done, and the another one I'm making. And also I forgot to tell you guys about how to make a neckline. So as you can see, this neckline is a V neckline, not a very pointed one, but the deep of the neck is almost 7. It's like a, yeah, it's 7 inches. So if you want more deeper V neck, then you can obviously take till 8 or like 7.5 inch. So I'm gonna show you how to decrease and make a V neckline. So there's a total of 37 rows, and I have made 24 rows, and after that from the 25th row I started decreasing. So I'm going to show you how to decrease this. So I'm going to make it till here, and then I'm going to show you how I have decreased from here, like the other side, because from here I'm gonna make it in a slanting way, which is gonna be like this one. Can you see this? So I'm gonna crochet it till here, and I'm gonna see you guys. Finally I'm here, and you can see there's 2 chain. Like the space, we won't count this because we have already made one more space chain here, so we won't count this, but there's this 2 chain. If you guys are advanced crocheters, so you guys will definitely know, but I'm still gonna show you guys how I decrease it. So what I do is just put a yarn over and then take 1 chain, and then again put it on the last stitch. So once you put it on the last stitch, just pull over the yarn. Sorry, my bad. And then you'll see this 4 loops, but you're gonna make a double crochet. Like at first you're gonna pull over 3 loops together, and then on the second it's just a regular, and then after that you start making normal. Since there's a space, I'm gonna make 3 chains, 1 2 3, and then just turn over your project and make this heart stitch. Since there's a space, chain 1 and start making again as it is, like how it is. Just keep making the same, and we won't decrease here, we will only decrease on this side. As you can see, this is already like a little bit slanting, so just keep decreasing from this side, and on the other side it will be a regular, like whatever you are doing, like the whole pattern will be same. So that's how you do it, and I'm going to show you another decrease again. So the pattern is all same, so I'm just going to do the regular thing and then do one more, and once I reach here, I'm gonna show you guys how to decrease, and that's how you have to keep doing it. So once I reach here, I'm going to show you guys. Finally, I've reached here, and you can see there's a space. So for this space, I'm going to make one more chain, and so now I have this one, and there's one more space, and this one last chain, right? So what we're gonna do is, since we have made this heart stitch on one chain, we're gonna count this as one chain. We're just gonna take it like this, and then the last chain, we're gonna skip the space chain. We are not doing that, we're just gonna skip to the last chain. So we're gonna take the last stitch, and then again there will be 4 loops. So as you all know that we have to make a double crochet, so we do that. See, can you see that it's slanting upwards, and that's how it's gonna be. For example, yes. So we are obviously leaving the space for the scallop design, scallop details, so where we gonna place our buttons and all. So but as you can see that this is already slanting up, so it's going to be the same if there's a v-neck, and then here we're going to have the collar. So that's how you keep making, keep decreasing from this side, and on the other side you don't have to do anything, just keep making as you were making since the beginning. So if you have any doubts, just comment down below and to let me know, or reach out to me on Instagram. So once this is done, I'm gonna start making sleeves, and I'll see you then when I'm done with the sleeves. So this is how it turned out, the V neckline, as you can see, and obviously there will be a little inches here space for the scallop design, which is going to be like a space for the buttons. And also I have made sleeves already, so I'm just going to show you how it turned out. So this is how it looks. So the required length for the sleeves was 21 inches, but I have made it 18.5 to 19 inches. And for the rest of the inches, I'm gonna cover it with the cuff detailings, which you have already seen on my design, that the cuff detailings where you have to, like, you have this ruffles kind of thing. Once I'm done with the attaching all of this, I'm gonna start making the collar as well, and I'm gonna show you how to make the collars. So finally I have joined all the pieces together, and this is how it looks. I'm gonna start with the collar, and as you can see I have add a stitch marker. So I am starting from here, which is like 2 rows before decreasing for the V neckline. So from here I'm gonna start, and for the collar I'm gonna be using a 4mm hook, which is smaller than what I have used for the whole sweater. And also I am using this yarn which was a leftover yarn from the previous piece. So I think this was a drop heel or some brand, I don't remember, but that was the brand. Thinner than the yarn I have used here, so that's why I changed the hook size. And now I'm gonna start with the collar. So first thing first, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a whole round of single crochet till here, and after that I'm gonna show you that how I make my collar. So I'm done with the first row, which is single crochet from here till where I have marked, and we can remove the stitch marker. And from here we will make 2 chain, which is gonna be our first double crochet, and after this we're gonna start making V-stitch. With double crochet we're gonna make a V-stitch where this is 1 double crochet, so we're gonna chain 1 more and we're gonna make 1 more double crochet in the same loop, like same chain. You can see that, right? And after that we're gonna skip 1 and on to the next chain we're gonna make a double crochet and chain 1, and we're gonna make 1 more double crochet. So that's how we're gonna make a V-stitch. So we're gonna keep making it till here the same way. I'm gonna skip 1 and into the next chain we're gonna double crochet and chain 1 and 1 more double crochet in the same chain. So this is how we're gonna keep making V-stitch till here, and once we reach here we're gonna keep increasing. So I'm gonna show you how to increase after we reach at this point. So yeah, finally reached at the end, and as you can see last stitch has ended as V-stitch. So make sure at the end it's same. If you have started with a V-stitch, so it should end with a V-stitch as well. To this we're gonna increase 1 double crochet in the both side, like this is gonna be a double crochet, 1 double crochet. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a V-stitch here in the V-stitch again. So this is gonna be 1 extra double crochet. That's how it's gonna increase, like from both of the side. For example, I've already made 2 chains which will count as double crochet. So we're gonna straight up start with another V-stitch. As you know, this is 1 double crochet and there's another V-stitch in a V-stitch. So this is how it's gonna work. So now we're gonna make a V-stitch in each of the V-stitch we made. There's nothing to get confused. It's very easy. We just have to keep making V-stitch on each V-stitch. That we're just gonna increase 1 double crochet on each of the sides. That is the only change that we are making, and rest it's gonna be same. I'm gonna meet you here when I'm about to increase in this V-stitch. Then I'll see you. So I've reached at the last V-stitch. So here what we're gonna do is we're gonna make a V-stitch. So at this last chain we're gonna add 1 more double crochet. So see, I have now V-stitch and 1 extra double crochet, right? And after this you're gonna chain 2 and then turn over the yarn or work. You're gonna make 1 more V-stitch here. So we're gonna chain 3, which is gonna be 1 double crochet and 1 extra chain, and we're gonna add in this immediate chain, we're gonna make one more double crochet, which is going to be another V-stitch. So that's how this one V-stitch has already increased. So we're going to keep continue with this, doing the same thing. We're going to make V-stitch on every V-stitches, and we're going to make it till here and till here, and once we reach here on the last extra chain, we're gonna make V-stitch in this last chain. I hope you guys are getting what I am telling you guys. So if there's any confusion, just hit me up or comment down below. I'll tell you. So this is how I'm gonna keep increasing, and I'm not gonna keep making a lot, but like just make it till how big of a collar you want. So I'm gonna make 4 or 5. That's gonna be a max collar size for what I'm making. Otherwise, if you want more, you can make it more. So I'm gonna show you once I'm done making 5 rows with the same increase pattern. I'm done with my 5 rows, as you can see, and I'm gonna stop right here because this is my client's requirement. And if you want to make it more broader, you can keep making rows, and if you keep increasing, this is gonna be more pointed, which is okay. But also, if you don't like it more pointed, then you can just stop increasing and then just keep making rows. So for the cuff detailings, I'm gonna use this same pattern, but so what I did here is I have made 1 row from this maroon yarn and decreased few stitches, and that's how this gather look is coming. As you can see, the gathers are coming. So from here I'm gonna just increase 3 or 4 rows of the same design and some same mesh design. So that's how I'm gonna complete my arms and collar. And after this, here the last thing I'm gonna be doing is here I'm gonna make a scallop design where I can put my buttons. So that's it. Once this is finished, I'm gonna show you guys how it looks, and yeah, that's it. This is how it looks finally, and I have added 1 more rows because 4th rows was looking weird, and also I have added this scallop design, as you can see. And also I'm done with the cuff detailings where I have made 3 rows of V-stitch design and also added a scallop design. So this is how it looks. This is how I have added the scallop design and also add my buttons. So yeah, this is the final cardigan and it's all ready to be shipped. So thank you so much for watching, guys. If you're still here, I'm really grateful for you, and I would like you guys to share this video who wants to make a cardigan. And if there's any questions, just hit me up or comment on this video. This is my first time making tutorial videos. I'll be making more small projects. This was way too big project for me, and I'm gonna still continue with small projects. So stay tuned with me, and thank you so much.